We decided to do a day sail, so we got up and made our way to the ferry terminal. Once we got there, we stopped at the first window to get our boarding passes before joining the rest of the queue. Once we were here, they checked our boarding passes again, as well as confirming that we had no dangerous goods or fresh fruit and veggies. Then it was time to wait. Luckily, we made friends in the line as another bike pulled up behind us. We were expecting to wait a while, so we head inside to get a coffee from the cafe and have a peek at the ship we were about to get on. Eventually, we made our way back to the bikes to keep waiting until it was time to go. Once it was time to board the ship, we just followed where the staff told us to go and found ourselves at the bike parking. At first, we were shocked at the space that they asked Houston to squeeze into, but he managed to make it work. We watched to see how they secured our bikes before heading upstairs to explore the ship. It was smooth sailing throughout the bay, but once we left the heads, we were in a bit of swell and lots of people were a bit seasick, including myself, who was sitting next to a toilet about 20 minutes later. I soon recovered, but was super sleepy from the engine's vibrations and spent most of the day napping. In the evening, I got up for some dinner and it was Houston's turn to nap. And before we knew it, we were pulling into Devonport and getting ready to disembark. We had to wait our turns to get onto our bikes, as if you stood one up too soon, it would push the others over. Luckily for us, bikes get to ride off pretty soon, so we didn't have to wait long. Once we were off the ship, we only had a 2-minute ride to our campsite before we got to set up our tent and get some sleep just before it hit midnight. We woke up the next morning ready to explore Tasmania.